Listen, Silver.
I said quiet, or I'll take out your tongue.
What is it, boss?
Someone is here.
We're all here. Ain't we, fellas?
I mean, someone who doesn't belong.
Please don't find me. I've gotta get out of this barrel and warn Captain Bonnie.
You're seeming awfully jumpy, Long John Silver.
You better believe I'm jumpy. The only way this mutiny succeeds is if we catch Captain Bonnie and her loyals unawares. So shut your mouths and open your ears.
Please don't look in the barrel. Please don't look in the barrel. Please don't look in the barrel.
I don't hear a thing but the wind. Must be your imagination.
Must be.
Must be. So what's the plan, Silver? Do we seize the ship tonight?
Settle down. There's still half on this ship what's loyal to the widow woman. I'll tell you when the time comes.
And then what?
Then we'll make Captain Bonnie and her diehards walk the plank. They'll sink like this barrel of rotten fruit.
Give it another kick, Bridie. Send it rolling across the deck into the sea.
No. Please don't.
Oh, here goes.
Fools! That's a waste of a good barrel. Grab it before it goes over the side.
We was just having a bit of fun, Long John Silver.
Is it fun you want, Briny, or is it treasure? We may need this here barrel to fill with gold. Or with corpses.
What about the kids, John?
What about them? If they side with the captain, they walk the plank with her.
Gotta get out of this
Pains
barrel.
me that young
Gotta warn the others
Hawkins
before.
friends may come
Oh
to
no.
grief.
Can't sneeze. Not now.
Silver, I hope you're not getting soft in your own.
What did you say, Briny?
Somebody sneezed. Sam, was that you?
Not I.
Then who?
This is it. I'm done for.
Mr. Silver.
Captain Bonnie! Lovely to see you. What brings you to this part of the deck?
May I ask you what you and these men are doing?
Boosting morale, Captain. Making sure these hard-working members of the crew enjoy the last of the fruit. Thank the captain, lads.
Get below then.
You heard the captain. You've got a long night ahead of us.
Let me see if they're gone.
James!
Ah! No, let me go. I didn't hear anything.
James? It's me, Morgan.
Morgan, I've never been so glad to see anyone in my life.
Thanks, I guess. What are you doing in that barrel? Did you get the fruit from Max?
No, but I found a bunch of rotten apples with a worm inside. And if we don't stop him, that worm will kill us all.
BYU Radio presents Treasure Island 2020, a reimagined audio adventure based on the classic novel by Robert Louis Stevenson. Episode 5, Betrayed.
Max, wake up!
That's Captain Max Goodwin to you, and I give the orders around here.
Max, stop dreaming and wake up.
Huh? Morgan?
Shh.
James, what are you doing?
Shh. Climb out of your hammock. But don't wake the others. We need a place to talk in private.
Okay, now that you've interrupted a really good dream to bring me up here on deck, would someone tell me what this is all about?
Not here, up there.
The crow's nest? No way. I am not climbing up there in the dark. You know I hate heights.
Then we'll go below to the ship's cargo hold.
Not me. I've seen rats down there. Rats as big as Pip.
I give up. Max, is there any place on the ship where you feel safe?
I've got an idea.
Are you happy now, Max? I can barely breathe in here.
It was Morgan's idea.
We wanted privacy. The longboat hanging off the side of the ship? Private.
And smelly.
Just keep your head underneath the tarp in case somebody sees us.
Okay, now will you tell me what's going on already?
Mutiny! They're planning to seize the ship and get rid of anyone in the way.
Unless we find a way to stop them.
Whoa, slow down. Back up. Where did you find this crazy idea?
James heard them planning it.
Heard who?
Briny, Sam, at least half the crew.
Did you tell Mr. Silver?
Silver is one of them. He's their leader. He's the reason they're on board.
Don't you see? It was a setup all along.
And how exactly did you overhear this?
He was getting some fruit for you when he fell headfirst into the barrel.
Silver and the others didn't know I was there. They were plotting to take over the ship.
And you got all of this while you were in a fruit barrel upside down.
Max, what's your point?
Maybe James hit his head and hallucinated, or maybe he fell asleep and dreamed the whole thing.
This was no dream. They're going to make Captain Bonnie and anyone else who sides with her walk the plank. Then they'll sail to the island and grab the gold for themselves.
How can they find it without a map? It's in my brain, remember? I'm the only one who knows where the treasure is.
Maybe Silver lied about that too. Maybe he has a copy of Billy's maps. Who knows? Who cares? We have to stop them.
Okay, let's just take a breath. Even if what James says is true, do you really want to get in the middle of this?
We are in the middle. It's a mutiny.
But what is a mutiny really? Just a change in management. Captain Bonnie is nice enough, but she lacks experience.
Lacks experience?
I'm just suggesting maybe it would be better for all of us if Long John Silver took over.
Max, Long John Silver is not our friend. He's a bloodthirsty pirate and he won't stop until...
Well now, what do we have here? Me young friends sitting in a longboat like 3 peas in a pod.
Peas in a pod.
And what, may I ask, are you folks up to?
We were playing a game.
A game, is it?
Yes, we were pretending that pirates were chasing us.
Ahoy! It's the dread pirate Captain Flint! Shiver me timbers! Walk the plank!
Ain't no one ever told you it's bad luck to talk about pirates on a ship? Especially that Flint fella. The stories about him... Not that I believe in bad luck.
Bad luck? Bad luck?
Carry on.
Whew, that was close.
You see how he smiles, pretending to be our friend?
Who says he isn't? He saved us from Captain Gower before we even set sail. We owe him our lives.
Or maybe that was one more lie.
We have to warn Captain Bonnie. Come on, Max. Every second counts.
Then go without me.
Max!
I'm not getting involved, and don't give me orders. This is your game, not mine.
I knew it. I knew that rascal John Silver was up to no good.
It's our fault, Captain. We made you bring him on board.
No, James. I didn't heed me own warning. Too busy proving I could sail this ship as well as any man.
And you can. You have.
Thank you, Morgan. But without a full crew, there's not much I can do to fight the mutineers.
Beg pardon, Captain, but you still got me.
Bless you, Pip.
You've got me, too.
And me. And Isaiah Reed, and the ones you know you can trust.
Aye, James. We still have a chance. But we have to warn the others and stop this mutiny before it begins.
What was that?
Felt like we struck a whale.
Or the whale struck us.
Or maybe the mutiny's already started. All hands on deck.
Let's have a lantern here. Lower that sail. Prepare the longboats.
Mr. Reed, what's happened? Why have we stopped?
Sailed off course and run aground on a sandbar.
How did we get off course? Were you distracted?
No, Captain. I don't know how it happened.
I see. Mr. Silver!
Aye, Captain.
Take Briny, Sam and a few more of your friends in a longboat and tow the ship off the sandbar.
Is that an order, Captain?
Yes, Mr. Silver. Do you have a problem with that?
Here comes the mutiny, Morgan. Be ready.
Ready, Hawkins. Whatever that means.
Aye, aye, Captain. Briny, Sam, grab a crew, lower the longboat and be quick about it.
But it's pitch dark out there.
Aye, so it is. Lower away, I said.
What's going on?
Max, where have you been?
I asked you first, what are Mr. Silver and the others doing?
Once the longboat is lowered into the water, they'll tie ropes to the ship and tow us off the sandbar.
Mr. Reed, take the keys to the arms chest. Go below, unlock the weapons, and distribute them to all loyal members of the crew.
Beg pardon, Captain.
There's talk of mutiny, Mr. Reed. If talk turns to action, I mean to be ready.
Aye, Captain.
You have to choose, Max.
I told you, we shouldn't get involved.
We can't just sit back and do nothing.
Of course we can.
Fine. If you're not going to help, get below and stay there.
Faster, you dogs! The sooner we free this ship from that sandbar, the sooner we're on our way.
As ordered, Captain. Armed and ready.
That was quick, Mr. Reed.
The quicker, the better. Now, Captain, if you'll be so good as to lay down your cutlass.
Mr. Reed, what's the meaning of this?
It means we're taking over the ship.
You're with the pirates?
Mutiny!
Traitors! All of you! Especially you, Mr. Reed.
I served your husband faithfully, but a man has to think of his future and his old age if he lives that long.
Say the word, Captain Bonnie, and we'll fight.
We? Who's we?
Max, I told you to get below.
You'll only get in the way, Max.
Don't worry, I'm going. Don't come back to me when you need help.
Mr. Reed, I may have lost you, but I still have me loyal crew.
I'm afraid your loyal crew is outnumbered. Am I right, Mr. Silver?
Right, Mr. Reed. Brownie, Sam, the rest of you?
At your service, Mr. Silver.
Funny about that sandbar. It gave way real fast, it did.
You did it on purpose, to set a trap.
We should have known.
You heard Mr. Reed, Captain. Lay down your weapons. The ship is ours, ain't it, boys? There now, that wasn't so hard, was it? James, you and Mistress Morgan collect them weapons. There's a good lad.
I'm not your good lad.
Oh, cheeky, ain't we, boy? Silver, give him a taste of the lash and see if he likes it.
I give the orders. Touch a hair on them kids and you'll answer to me. No hard feelings, James. We're still chums, you and me. This is just business, this is. I'll wager your dad would understand.
My dad was a better man than you'll ever be.
Of that I have no doubt. He'd surely take pride in your courage, Jane.
Where's yours, John Silver? You hide behind that crutch and whisper dreams of gold to weak-minded fools like me.
Watch your tongue, lady.
That's captain to you. What say we fight this out? Just you and me, cutlass against cutlass. Winner take all.
That's rich. Me fight a female.
You're not just a liar and a thief. You're a coward.
You shouldn't have said that, James. John Silver's no coward.
Prove it.
Mr. Reed, give the lady her cutlass.
Are you sure?
I can lick her standing on one good leg. Stand back, the rest of you. Give us room. Give us room.
Here's your sword, ma'am.
Thank you kindly, Mr. Reed.
Good luck, Captain.
Cut her up good, John.
On your guard. Cross blades. And be good.
Avast! Avast! That!
No, John Silver! Running out of quarterdeck, John Silver!
Stop talking and fight!
No!
He doesn't fight like a sea cook.
She doesn't fight like a lady.
Had enough, John Silver!
Never!
Never say never! I've got to know! Yield or I'll stick you like a pincushion!
I yield! I yield!
She's won!
3 cheers for Captain Bonnie!
You can handle a cutlass, Captain, ma'am. I'll give you that. I've never seen the like.
Then you'll keep your word and hand back the ship?
James, me boy, I hope I've shown you I'm not a coward. But you're right about the rest. I'm still a liar and a thief. All of you, If you want that gold, then give him a taste of steel!
Morgan, here's the cutlass. You know what to do with it.
Aye, aye, Captain. Let's show him, Pip.
We'll show him good, we will.
Take the ship!
Mr. Reed, you don't want to do this.
Cutlass is no match for a pistol, Mr. Hawkins.
Unless that pistol is on the ground. Watch out for this barrel! Looks like you missed.
Well done, James. Watch out, Morgan.
Take that, witch!
Missed me. Better cover your backside.
Don't be in the behind! She's a witch, she is, I knew it!
Fight! Fight as if the devil himself can see you!
They're all bark and no bite. One more good charge and we've got them. 1, 2, 3. Charge!
What was that?
Insolent fools!
It can't be!
Can't see! Too much smoke!
What's happening?
Smoke? Brimstone? It's him! He's back!
Listen! Hear that?
Who dares defy the will of the dread Captain Flint?
Have no fear. Captain Flint is dead.
Dead am I? Then in death I've become even more fearsome. See for yourselves.
Look, there! That beam of light!
Devils and demons!
Steady, lads! If Flint is back with a message, we all need to listen.
James, look! On the mainsail!
There's a face on the sail!
Not just any face.
It can't be.
'Tis I, Captain Flint, come from the depths of Hades to tell ye. Obey Long John Silver. Do as he says and my gold is yours. But fail him now and I'll drag you back to the lower depths. Each and every one of you, beware, beware!
Beware!
Listen to me! That's not Captain Flint! It's some kind of trick!
There's no such thing as ghosts!
When last I saw him, he swore he'd be back for revenge.
And to help those loyal to me find my gold. Abandon hope those who oppose my crew, or suffer the consequences.
Well, Captain Ma'am, looks like it's up to you.
Don't surrender, Captain.
Sorry, Pip. If it was just me, I'd fight to the death. But I can't let him hurt you and your friends. Strike the flag, Mr. Silver. Heaven help us. The Hispaniola is yours.
No!
All present and accounted for, Mr. Silver.
That's Captain Silver to you, Mr. Reed. Bring forth the prisoners.
Get your hands off me!
I trust your chains aren't too tight, Widow O'Rourke.
They're just fine.
James, Morgan, young Pip Squeak, I'm leaving you unchained for now.
It's Pip.
So it is. Mr. Reed, if you'll hoist the flag, please. The new flag.
Aye, Captain. Hoist the flag! Hoist the flag!
Morgan, look! The skull and crossbones!
I know. Just like Kincaid's.
So now we know what you are, John Silver. Nothing but a pirate.
If it's any consolation, I'm a very good pirate, and the rightful heir to the dread Captain Flint himself. Didn't his own restless spirit say so? 'Tis I, John Silver, who will sail this here ship to reclaim Flint's gold and share it with his trusty shipmates.
You still have to find the treasure. Are you going to force Max to lead you to it, and then kill him too?
Where's my brother?
Don't you worry about Max.
If you hurt him...
Fear not. Max, lad, come here.
Yes, Captain Silver?
Captain?
As you can see, Max is just fine.
Max? What's going on?
Master Max, suppose you enlighten your friend.
Don't worry about me, James.
Stay out of this, Max. I'll protect you.
I don't need your protection anymore, Morgan. Not from Captain Silver or his crew. Not even from the ghost of
The dread Captain Flint!
Right, Captain Silver?
Aye, Master Max.
Flint? That was you, Max?
I don't know. Was it?
But how?
The smoke bomb was easy from what you had in your backpack. I built a magic lantern, primitive but effective, with the lens from a spyglass, a ship's lantern, and a portrait of Captain Flint torn from the old pirate book. All I had to do was project it onto the mainsail, and Eureka! The ghost of Captain Flint.
And the voice?
Just a brass speaking horn amplified with a bell like a giant tuba. When I speak into the mouthpiece,
I am the dread Captain Flint. Beware! Beware!
Why would you help them?
because, Morgan, I am one of them now.
You're
a pirate? A buccaneer?
You're my brother, Max. You're James's friend and Pip's too. Why did you betray us? For a bigger piece of the gold?
I don't care about the gold, and I didn't betray anybody. I stood up for me, for Max. I have the treasure map in my head. I have the power. All these big, scary pirates, and even Long John Silver himself, they need me.
For how long? What happens when you lead them to the treasure, Max? Will they need you then?
Captain Silver gave me his word.
He gave his word to Captain Bonnie, too. What was that word?
Beg pardon, Captain Silver. Do we make him want the plank now?
Not yet, Sam, not yet. These things must be done just right. Consider this here quarterdeck a court of law, and you, my loyal crew, are the judge and jury. Quiet down, quiet down. Captain Bonnie O'Rourke, you've been charged with negligence, incompetence, and being a female. How do you plead?
Guilty as charged.
You hear that? From her own lips?
Guilty to being a woman, and you're better. As for the other two charges, put them in your pipe and smoke it.
You tell him, Captain Bonnie.
Girl power! Morgan taught me that.
Silence! Silence! We'll have no disrespect here. Widow O'Rourke, it is my duty hereby to find you guilty of crimes and misdemeanors on the high seas.
Guilty.
Shipmates,
Guilty.
what shall her sentence be?
The plank!
Captain Bonnie O'Rourke, the crew has spoken. You shall walk the plank at dawn.
Walk the plank! Walk the plank! Ah!
Good morning, Captain Bonnie O'Rourke. There be the plank, and there be your grave in the water below.
James, look! The fins! Sharks in the water!
Sharks in the water and on board the ship.
No! You can't do this!
Hush, Pip. Your tears are wasted on the likes of them. I have no fear of death. You send me to me husband. But if there's a drop of mercy in any of you, you'll spare these young lives.
They made their bed. Let them lie in it.
Wait, Mr. Silver, you said that...
Oh, Max! Did you really believe him?
Captain Silver, I won't be party to the murder of children.
It ain't murder. It's justice. Ain't it, Sam?
Well, I am right fond of James.
Fond enough to follow him off the plank?
Silence, all of you. I'm captain here, and I says who lives and who dies.
Do your worst, John Silver. If Captain Bonnie walks the plane, so do I!
And so do I!
Morgan, no.
Then walk ye shall.
Farewell, my young friends. I hope to see you again in a better world.
For more awesome pods, go to gzmshows.com.
Shh, it's starting.
GZM shows Imagination Amplified.